So, previously, a dark liaison turned a wrestling match turned Inquisition led to some insights for chat. The group went off to the Wretched Serpent to meet up with the newly named Pooch Pals. Mike eyed up Ver so she can impersonate her in the future. Watch out, Chad. Aya and Pip found that the gnome's workshop had been turned over and the minute inventor captured. A note left behind telling the party to come to the Smokehouse at sunset. Also, Count Rarian is a robot. Now let's get ready to roll over and die. So, you've just discovered that Count Rarian has got a very unusual quirk where he can only either lie or tell the truth alternatingly.
It's the third one, right?
It's the third one.
Third
is
one's
a lie. Yeah.
Okay.
The really
True.
over the top one is a lie.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're not pirates.
They're not pirates. At least if
Did
they
he
are, I
tell
don't
us
know it.
that they were their races? The tiefling,
Yeah.
the human? Was that at the
That
same?
was the
No,
dogs.
That was the
yeah.
dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But he did tell us stuff earlier that I can't remember which was from him.
I kind of feel like the dogs know more about the scuttle ships.
No, he was saying about the 50 in the past month gone
yeah.
missing, and then the names of if the last one is a lie, the name of the rumor: Green Witch of the Swamp, the Moss Mother, and the Crocodile King. So the Crocodile King was a lie,
Oh,
and it's
man.
a woman that's taken them.
We don't know
You
what
didn't
order.
write down everything that he said
We don't know
because
what
he was
order
answering
they
multiple
went
questions at the same time. And
So
also
all of
he
our
would
notes are-
answer several things.
But I didn't write them all down.
Basically,
except for
Damn it!
we can't trust anything he said in the past.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact that you were a very good singer.
Obviously.
in.
Obviously.
He did
Yeah.
answer that correctly
Yeah.
several times.
So that's fact.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying here.
Yeah, that's baseline.
Sorted.
I don't
Um,
think we even need to ask.
I can go back to
we-
work now.
Are we all rested? We haven't spent anything. Okay.
No,
good.
Porter has. He's just spent speech one of us.
Because
Oh, yeah,
we've
yeah.
got from now until nightfall to have
True.
to then go and rescue
Yeah.
Glim.
Porter's only got how many spell slots have you got? 4 left.
I've got 4.
So it's worth saying now that overnight your rest in Keld has awarded you some additional powers. You're all now level 3.
Woo!
We've rolled that off camera, so everyone's ready to go.
All secrets.
Indeed.
I got some good stuff.
More grease.
All grease.
Only have grease as a spell.
Level 2 grease.
You are now immune to the grease.
That would
is
be
now-
helpful.
That would be
That would be really helpful.
Grease immunity. You're just a stickle brick
Yeah.
rolling around.
What time is it?
The time is about midday, about lunchtime.
Let's not spend the
You went to
entire
brunch.
day asking him questions.
Yeah, I think we should just rest.
It's mental.
Prepare for our fight tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think-
what time do we need to get to
For
the
nightfall.
smokehouse? Nightfall.
Nightfall, yeah.
What time is that? Like
It's in about another 7 hours.
7 hours.
Okay.
7 to 8 hours.
I mean, you
So-
could rest if you wanted to get your spell slots back.
Well, we can formulate a plan. You just nap in the corner.
Take 7 hours.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Have you seen us trying to make a plan before?
So, unfortunately, you can't force
Also,
yourself
he's
to
the
go
one
to
that
sleep
can talk
again.
to the dogs.
Can I
Can I
come out?
meditate?
Also, wouldn't really help you in this instance.
Okay, so basically I can't recover a slot is what you're saying.
Correct.
But there's beds here.
No.
There is.
I
But
can't.
you got up about 4 hours ago from an 8-hour sleep.
Oh.
And you've got to then go to sleep for
Yes,
another 8
I'll go
hours.
back to bed.
If we're just killing time, I wouldn't mind reading my book.
Just touch
Yeah.
her. Just touch Pip.
Yeah, but I won't recover
Would that
stuff.
work?
No, it wouldn't work. No. And also, you only need to
Why
sleep for an
not?
hour.
I've also got resistance to poison, so
Oh.
it doesn't.
Have you?
Well, I thought it was a good idea.
Oh, high five.
Can you roll a Constitution saving throw, please?
Shit. 7.
Uh,
8.
So, Parter slides out of his chair and onto the floor. Unfortunately, his resistance to poison is for poison damage and only halfs it. It doesn't make him immune to
That
poison.
solves that problem.
He's asleep.
He is asleep.
Yay!
I'm just not recovering my spell slot.
Wasted sleep.
Let's make a plan.
Let's make a plan with that.
I'll be useless for a plan anyway. It's fine.
It's better if he
Basics
doesn't
are-
know what he's getting into.
We gotta
Bark,
show up just the
bark,
5 of us.
Bark, bark,
Bark,
bark.
bark.
No.
Oh.
Okay, we'll do the barking. And
Hang on.
Wait,
Oh, no, no,
Wait. They can hold a dagger, so they can hold a pen.
They don't
They
even
can,
right?
right?
Should we wake him up because he's still using his spell slot because we're talking to
Can I
him?
slap him?
Fine.
Can I
Yes.
slap him around the face?
Yes, please slap him around the face.
Why would... Thanks.
Mike wakes up with a jump. Oh, Mike. Sorry, Parter wakes up with a jump.
That actually really hurt. That really hurt me. What was that for?
Why did that there smiling lady hit you in the face? Why did you fall asleep when you touched that other one?
Should I fall asleep? I'm really sorry. It's alright. It's fine. I'll get you back. Sorry about that. You sent me to sleep
You
again.
must be tired.
Sparta's sleepy day.
Right. Right.
I
where
will
were
watch that.
We
So, where are we?
we
What we
should
did?
formulate a plan and get these guys involved. Our dog companion friends.
Mhm.
Okay, plan is we don't bring our weapons, but maybe we leave our weapons with the Pooch Pals.
Smart.
We go in unarmed,
Slash
What?
magic.
/ magic / poison skin,
I have these guys nearby.
and have them outside hidden. Maybe we should send someone just before nightfall to like scope out the area.
I feel like who's the stealthiest? That should not be me.
I've got dark vision. If that
You're
helps.
probably the stealth.
I've got +1 stealth.
Lankiest.
I can pretend to be a tree.
I have +6 stealth. I'm quite
That's
stealthy.
pretty good. Yeah.
You've got what?
+6 stealth.
Yeah, I've got +2. So
I can go in,
I know.
And you're a
scope
ranger.
out the area, just see if anyone's hiding, anyone's going to try and trick us outside of the tavern.
Yeah.
Or outside of
Do you
the
have a way
place.
to communicate back to us if something goes wrong?
If only I had,
Yeah.
you know, an animal companion that could help.
Is
No, but I can come back.
Okay.
And if I'm not back in 20 minutes,
we'll come after you.
yeah,
Okay.
should we see if one of the dogs can do it as well?
we can send one of the dogs.
So are you going now?
Yeah, there's one of the dogs is a rogue.
Not right now, but maybe like a couple of hours before nightfall.
Yeah.
To see if anyone's like hidden out anywhere, trying to
Yeah.
catch us out.
is there any other questions that we want to ask Rarian while we're here?
No.
I think
Is
come
Is
back
he,
to him at some
is he
point.
still watching us?
Let's come back to him at another time.
He's still here at the table.
He's still
Oh, I
watching us.
thought. Oh.
Dude.
We should not say, out of character, we should not say anything more
Hang
in
on.
front of him because I don't trust him.
We've just told him our plan.
We have to now change the plan.
Mr. Rarian,
Mm.
Pagan.
were you the person that told them our whereabouts and what we've been doing in this town?
Who?
Those people that you've never heard of, but you
The
think might be
Skull Ship
pirates for some
7.
reason.
No, of course not. When would I have a
Do you want
chance?
to do an insight check?
Yes.
Count Rarian, were you the person that told the 7 about us?
Yes, it was me all along. I am the mastermind behind him. If I had a moustache, I would twirl it right now.
You do.
Count Rarian, were you the person that told them about us?
No.
Okay, there's
why
2
would I
no's
do
and a
that?
yes. So
Okay.
you don't know.
Okay, because I got a 5 on my insight. So.
Well,
Right,
we're
So
here.
let's move on from him.
Yeah, please.
But like, physically move on
Yeah.
and away from
you,
him.
you don't want to sing
Um,
another song as a group, as a troupe?
I do.
We don't have time to sing right now.
I'd rather we got on with the plan.
Gary the Chihuahua.
Okay. The little jar like reluctantly trots up and just furrows. The stink eye.
You seem like a stealthy little rogue
Halfling.
Can you tell him?
halfling.
Can you tell that one that my name's not Gary?
So cute.
Gary says he's not called Gary.
It's Garen. Thank you.
Gary's an affectionate nickname.
It's only
Well-
affectionate if I think it is.
He says he's called Garian.
Garen.
Is there another
Darren.
nickname you would prefer us to
Darren.
call you by?
Garen's fine.
I'm gonna
Do your
need.
friends call you another name?
Garen.
What about your parents?
They're dead.
I'm gonna need.
What did
something
they call
You're
you?
literally talking
Garen.
to a dog going ruff, ruff, ruff,
Oh
ruff.
shit, yeah. You're translating all of
How
this.
about Gaza?
No, Garen's fine.
All right, Garen.
Okay, Gary. Thank you.
Did you tell Garen?
Thank you.
So thank you.
He seems like a stealthy little chihuahua rogue. Would
He's
would he be up? Former halfling. Would he be up for assisting in the scouting
Yeah.
of the area with our friend Pip?
He looks to Baz, and Baz nods at him. And so he goes, sure, okay.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, thanks. Garian.
Garon.
Garen. Like Darren but with a D. Garen? Garen?
He trots off.
And then I,
Cheers, Gary.
Bye, Felicia.
Yes.
So you two going off scoping?
I think we should go half an hour before we are set to meet them, because if there is any scouts that will find out about our dog friends, I can put them to sleep, and they'll be asleep for an hour.
Cool.
Okay.
And that would give us enough time to then not them let them alert them.
Cool.
Oh, the sentence.
To let them know them.
That let them alert them that they're there.
Smart.
Good.
Is everyone capable of defending themselves without weapons?
Yes.
Yes.
I got magic.
I think I'll be alright.
I'm
Right.
probably the least capable, but I still have stuff.
But you're quite intimidating.
Yeah,
Got your fists.
I've got my fists.
Yeah.
I've got some smiting
Can your
Your
wings
shroud.
go?
And your shroud?
and my shroud
A shroud.
and my.
Sounds like you'll be okay.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
All right.
Let's
Except for my
do
smoky
it.
eyes and my
Okay.
shroud, no way.
As you all hunker down, you refine the plan well into the afternoon and the evening, and it comes up to about 45 minutes before you're due to be at the Smokehouse. The dogs lead you into the north part of town. You and Garen want to go ahead?
Yeah,
Why don't you both do a stealth roll?
That's good.
I really hope this works out as we planned.
Garen disappears.
Okay. Hopefully, for a good reason. Plus myself is 16.
So you start getting up close to the buildings, darting in amongst rushes, going behind some of the smaller like trees around this sort of industrialised area at the back. You're not really quite sure where the smokehouse is because you'll be quite far away from it. And then you see the little Chihuahua's head poke around one of the corners, beckons you over, and with his paw gestures over to this round building. It's made of sort of green, grey mud. It's got, it looks like one entrance, no windows, and a clay chimney stack with a chimney pot on top. And there is curling smoke coming out from the top of it.
Okay.
And he carries on pointing at the thing.
Um,
And then he draws in the mud in the ground an X.
as in.
And then he draws a little man. He just draws a line through the man.
I'm like, you're gonna have to give me more.
And he draws two eyes. And then arrows from the eyes looking at the man. And then put an X through the man.
He's dead. Or
Man is dead.
Oh my god.
Is that? I say that to Gary, and he
Mhm.
can bark once for yes or no for no.
He just puts his paw to his mouth.
Oh yeah. He
Oh.
can draw a line for yes.
What are you asking?
There's a watchman.
So you
No,
only said he could
there's
draw.
no one
a-
inside.
Is someone dead? There's no one here. There's no one here.
Right.
So you don't think that this is a trap? Okay. Wait.
So you think?
You don't think it's a trap?
So you.
So I'll ask him. Is it a trap?
Is this a trap? Okay,
He's not sure.
It
You
just
think-
draws like half a line.
you're not sure. Okay.
Yeah.
But I've had an investigation of my own. I didn't find anyone. I didn't find.
You can roll a
anyone.
perception check now. He's just kind of met up with you and like,
Okay.
but you can still circle around to double check.
So, his arrow with a man crossed out and eyes crossed out. It means that no one's watching. That's what he was.
That's
getting
what he
not seen
thinks.
anyone.
Yeah, he's not seen anyone. That's the impression that you get.
at. Investigation or perception.
Perception.
16 again.
16. Much like Garen, you don't see anyone sort of lurking around outside.
Okay.
There's still people milling around here and there, but no one that looks like, obviously they're standing in doorways watching the building. No one looks too shifty.
Okay. Cool. I'm pretty satisfied with that.
Mhm.
So we head back.
It's twilight now.
Head
Sun's
back to
nearly
these
down.
guys.
Let's start sashaying.
We sashay confidently
Yeah.
to the smoke.
As
House.
What, in a line? Like,
Weird
In a
group.
line,
Like,
holding
yeah.
hands.
Holding
Skipping.
hands.
That's instantly
That's
made
pretty
us cool.
confident.
Can we stop and do a pose? 3, 2, 1. Good pose.
Why am I the only one doing
What,
it?
what, what?
Okay, we stop and do a super
I think we
pose.
should all
we're
just
still,
like a-
we're still
If this is a
walking.
montage, it would be like.
We're-
du-du-du-du-du.
I was just doing that.
That works too.
Okay, as we were.
Terrible poses, guys.
Yep.
0 out of 10.
Yep.
We'll practice
Terrible.
that for our next heist.
What if the dogs are the skull ships, Evan?
With them, we're absolutely fine.
There's 5 of them.
The dogs are also the ones that told us there were 6.
Dogs can't count.
Dogs can't write
They're not
menacing
dogs.
letters.
Dogs can hold
But
daggers.
they can draw. Men
Let's
is a
go
stat
find
in
out.
certain
I'm just throwing it in.
Well, then we just don't trust them.
All right.
We trust them at the moment. I
have
trust
all our
Gary with my life.
So, Baz is giving you the stink eye now.
Because
you
we-
bitched
Because he's
about
following.
some of the
They're all
creatures.
following you.
Or what?
The dogs.
I've just heard you say that.
Oh shit! I haven't said that out loud. I didn't say it in Parter's voice.
Did you bark it?
Did you mean it though?
No, I didn't mean it.
Yes, you did.
I mean, did you mean you're not saying that in Parter's voice?
Yeah, I didn't say it.
Sure.
Yeah. I meant.
Are you weren't in
I was
character?
just kind of just throwing it. In.
Okay. All right. Believe you for now.
Pop out.
Strike 1 against my name.
Stop angering the dogs.
Okay, the dogs
Okay.
are fine. But they are trotting behind you
Um,
because there was a plan that they were going to hold your weapons.
Yeah.
Would you like to attach your weapons to the dogs?
I don't really want to.
Can I even? Mine's quite heavy.
It looks like Baz's.
Okay,
Baz is a big boy.
Be all right.
come here, Baz.
So you tuck it into his armour.
Okay.
And it seems to be fine.
Good.
Takes the
Um,
weight.
on my scouting trip, I picked good spots for them all to hide.
And they all. So who's got whose weapons?
Gary
Baz.
has mine.
Baz has mine.
Shotgun.
So
I need a big dog in line because I've
So-
got a great.
Rosie's a Border Terrier, Zhao's the Mastiff, and Kev's the Cheetah. I know that those names are all wrong. I'm sorry.
Kevin/Jerry is my friend.
are you going to give him anything?
Yes, but I just want to question the group out of character. In that, are we really giving away all of our weapons to these dogs who are former not dogs?
Yeah,
And
'cause if-
literally leaving them,
We
knowing full well
we
that we
have
could
to.
be risking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause if they back
We
out,
trust them and they're our friends.
For the sake of the gnome's life, we have to trust
if they
our
back out,
friends.
we've got guns over there and we've got magic.
Also, if you're worried about not having weapons, you could just
Yeah.
transform into a giant half-orc and beat everyone up.
We'll kill him.
I ain't killing the dogs.
Not the
Parter
dogs.
will lose his shit. Parter's gonna lose.
If they betray us, we're killing them.
Yeah.
If they try to gang up with the other people, then we'll destroy them. But
I'm just
I don't
making
know.
sure everyone's aware we are physically we're agreeing to
Yeah.
give away our
Yes.
weapons.
We are
Just
aware.
walking
Nice dog.
away.
I think right now, I think we know that we're giving it up. It's going to turn out that they're
Yep.
going to nick our weapons.
Can you roll a straight intelligence check for me, please?
I'm not intelligent. What is a straight up intelligence check?
And-
Just your intelligence modifier
What's that?
plus the dice roll.
so nothing on the
So
scale.
just
the actual-
intelligence check.
I don't know how to find it.
Just roll. It's +1. No, it's not.
Dear.
Yeah, it's +1.
12.
12. It's enough because you've been questioning like the reasoning behind giving your weapons away, and your mind thinks back to the note, and the note specifies brandishing weapons. You think that brandishing means more like having them in your hand, waving them around, and flourishing them. It doesn't necessarily mean disarmed,
Okay.
but it's up to you if you want to take that chance on a
You think
technicality.
so?
Yeah.
Why don't
Yeah, but I think we
we?
knew that. It's just whether again, do you want to take the chance? I'm okay with either way.
I only mention it because you're now like questioning whether or not you want to leave your weapons behind.
Maybe
What
we,
if-
maybe we.
If
Play
you're
it safe.
uncomfortable, keep like one weapon on you.
I was going to say play it safe, so they've got half our weapons.
We only have one weapon.
You keep
Well, then you keep it, and you're the beast.
I'm going to keep my trustees thing shut
Mm.
in my pocket.
Hey, I think actually you also have javelins.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. I did.
yeah, one weapon. Apart from these javelins.
Apart from all these
Giant 5-foot javelins.
sticks that I have in my bag. I will take my weapons, but I'll put them on my back. I won't hold my shield either. I'll just have them
So no shield.
clear on my back.
On your back, shield on your back, flail on your back.
Well, everything on my back.
Okay,
Empty hands,
Okay, so we are taking our weapons.
jazz hands.
but not brandishing them.
I'm gonna
Okay.
take my arm blades off, but I don't know how to take them off without cutting myself.
So you don't?
No, I want to. If
Well, if you cast grease on them.
I cast grease on my arm.
Don't cast grease on your
Please,
arms.
please don't.
I'll just.
Thank
Okay,
you.
they'll come off.
Yeah.
You've got like this tan line now.
Sweet.
That's embarrassing.
You haven't taken them off for
Lizard's tan.
slightly darker scales. You haven't taken them off for months.
Okay.
Do you wash under the
Yeah, I just.
under the leather?
Oh,
I don't know how I wash with them
Oh.
on.
do people not wash these? Is it
Right.
not customary to
It rained last week.
Lizards
hide in your
don't.
armor in this Well,
Does he shed his
Do you wash?
his scales?
What?
Skin?
Scales-
Turn against
will
me
fall
all of a sudden. We're here to fight some
I just
scuttle
think you should
ships.
take more pride in your armor. It's
Well, I honestly forgot I had these until very recently.
the giant
I-
blades on your hand.
Don't ask.
Cool.
I'm gonna leave them with whichever dog nobody else already claimed.
You can have
Chihuahua?
the.
The Chihuahua.
But I'm not.
You won't get to
Take these, Chihuahua.
I'm not using Baz anymore. There's a German Shepherd.
Oh, cool.
Okay, you mount them on Baz.
I'm gonna tie the arm blades to Baz.
Okay. He's fine with it.
Cool. That's a mean
You
dog.
now have a bladed dog,
Yeah.
bladed attack dog. You've got, I think, a spear or a
Yeah.
staff and some daggers and a slingshot. I think that's right.
I'm gonna slingshot. I'll keep in my
Pocket.
It like tucks in there.
Yeah.
I will give Kevin/Jerry the staff.
Mhm.
Although I kind of want to use it as a walking stick.
Okay.
But I don't want to risk it. It's fine. I've got magic.
How about your great club?
What is the general consensus? Do people agree with the vanishing thing?
I think it's fine then, I guess, if we have weapons, but maybe it would
Nobody
be
draw
less
them.
aggressive
draw
if we
them.
didn't bring a shitload
Yeah.
and we didn't have them out. So, like, bring a couple or, like, just keep them hidden.
Or like you said, just be like.
Yeah.
I'll keep my sling and just give Baz my great club.
Okay. Strap it onto his back. Kind of looks a bit uncomfortable. Two blades on his front
He's
legs.
loving it.
That's a cool dog.
That is a cool
A
dog.
really good boy.
Can we rename him
Can
Wolverine?
buddy cosplay?
I think you can call
Oh my
him.
god.
I think you can call him whatever you want, really.
I named this dog Wolverine.
He loves it.
Bazarine.
Pip, did you say you were going to keep hold of your?
Yeah, I'll keep mine, but they're all quite small. So,
Okay.
apart from my arrows, which. But I'll hide my dagger and my slingshot.
So
I
you
can't
keep your
see
bow
them.
and arrows on your back?
Mhm.
Okay. Groovy. It's now sunset. I'm assuming you established all of this not when you're on the
Yeah.
road.
Yeah.
You had your last 7 hours to
We
think
thought
about
about
it.
this.
Yeah, clearly.
It's all happened in
We're organised.
retrospect. And now we're in the present time, and it's twilight, and you're approaching the smokehouse, and you see these wisps of gentle smoke coming out of the chimney at the top. There is one singular entrance to this, because you've circled it around. There is no visible windows to it either. What are you going to do?
Just
Muzzle up
surf
front.
and knock.
Yeah, I think we just make ourselves known.
I can do gnome.
No.
No.
We make ourselves
known.
You make yourself some gnomes. Okay.
It's the perfect
Stop
plan.
changing the plan.
Where's the money?
Here's a gnome.
I
It's on
gave
the
it to
note.
chat. What?
Yeah, it's on the
Oh,
note.
How much money have we got? We should leave some of it with the dogs.
We can literally give
With
the
the
dogs
dog. We're not gonna
everything.
give him this money.
Okay, fine.
They're not taking this money.
Okay, fine.
But part of the instructions is
Bring the money.
first arc with the money.
Yeah, we're bringing the money. We're not gonna give them the money.
Alright.
Fair enough.
Okay.
We're gonna smash them through windows.
Can I just remind everyone to be polite?
Yeah,
and
no
nice?
brandishing.
And just remember that our friend is in danger.
Oh, you know nothing but nice.
I trust
All right.
you, Pater.
Knock on the door.
the one that poisoned.
She pissed me off.
Don't let them.
You knock on the door, a few seconds go by, and then you hear a voice from inside saying, "Come in."
We go
We
in.
come in.
Alright.
Thanks.
Can we be pleasant?
I guess we could have just opened.
So,
Open the door.
But
It's
pleasant.
super effective.
I cast open door.
Inside, you immediately
Joke.
see 5. It's very dim light inside here. There's only a couple of torches burning on the walls and sconces. Inside, there are 5 figures standing there, lining the round wall towards the back. Whilst racks and racks of drying fish and small swamp creatures cure in the building. At the very centre of the open room is a pit with a giant clay and stone oven connected to the roof. Not an unpleasant smell of smoked fish emanates from the closed grill in the front. A tall man with long, greasy hair and a shin-length waxed coat steps forward and grins with yellowing, broken teeth. "I'm glad you came.
We're glad you invited us.
Have you got my money?"
Do
Who are you?
Do you have a
Do you have
friend?
our friend?
Who are
A
you?
pleasant and kind.
We're so glad you
They
invited
gave us
us.
a blood-stained note
We're trying to be
There we
nice.
did.
that they daggered.
Okay.
He
What did you-
gestures over his shoulder to one of the fellows in the back, and they produce a small bound and hooded figure that they just start shaking, who
Please,
stumbles around.
we came here on peaceful terms. Please just let our friend go, and we can talk this out.
Give us some money first.
Can we just talk this out?
Yeah, we're talking.
You also didn't make any mention of something that you took from Glimmerdale's.
Slapman.
From this man's
Glimmerdale's.
store.
Oh, this man. And the other human starts shaking him again.
Yeah, him.
Just please
Yeah.
stop shaking him, friend.
Stop hurting him.
Is he making like a? I remember he had a funny voice. Is he making like a buzzing
Yeah, can
noise?
we
He
hear
seem-
anything?
No, he seems to potentially he might be gagged underneath that.
Does
He's
it
not
not
making
have
any
nothing
verbal
like-
noise.
Literally, he's not in there.
You do see a pair of legs and a torso out from underneath it, stumbling around.
How do we know it's him?
We want to see his face.
Then hear him talk.
And sit down and chat with him. See how his day
We
was.
also
And
know
take him home and put him to bed.
And eat one of those fish.
We're here to be friends.
We want to keep our money.
Show me the money. I've shown you the little freak.
We want to make sure it's him.
Show us his face.
Shake it. And it starts like obviously.
Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah. You gesture to the guy.
Don't shake
The guy
him.
takes,
Just show him. Just show him
The
your face.
hood like roughly off of him, and you can see Napnar, who's been beaten. He's got like a big
Napnar.
swollen like bruise on his right hand face.
Aw.
His eyes closed up. He's like been cut.
It's going to be even harder to understand.
These
He's
pirates.
not. He doesn't seem to. He's not pirates. He doesn't seem to have been treated particularly very well.
You're right.
Why are
Why?
you doing this?
For that money.
You just want the money.
Yeah.
That's all you
How-
care about.
How did you find
And why
out
did
about
you
the
beat
money?
him? Go on.
Yeah, yeah.
How did you find out about the money?
We were watching you when you entered town.
I heard that you're not too liked in this town. I have a friend of mine that had a little run-in with you folks.
All right. Plenty of people don't like us. We're not very nice people.
Well, you can
Why
have a
do
few
you-
more.
Why do you call yourself the Scuttle Ship 7?
That's what we do.
Dude, what does that mean?
Scotland
Scuttle
Like that?
Do you skull?
No, we sink ships and take their
What
gold
are
and
you
their
doing
money.
so far from sea?
Oh, we've had our fun. We thought we'd come more into the land for greener pastures.
There's only 5 of you.
All right, what are you, some kind of mathematician?
Yes.
I feel like we
Cool.
could just bully this group.
We're just gonna push
Where
it.
is Alice?
You think you're a big guy?
Being shook around.
Look, you're gonna give me them.
Alright, Tim.
You could
Bad thing to say.
you could have come up with a better name for your group than Scotch.
Okay, hold on. Let's cut this bit out. Fine. Okay, Look, you're gonna give me that money, or things are gonna get really nasty, and your friend's gonna get cut.
Okay, I am going to cast something, but stay with me. She's not gonna know.
Are you ad-libbing this? Are you saying this out loud?
I'm telling you.
Tell us.
No, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Just
I'm
do it.
casting True Strike.
Okay.
As I point at him.
True strike. Now,
You
can you
point
tell
a
me?
finger.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, at a target.
Has it got when it should say like VSM somewhere or combination thereof or derivative?
S.
Just S.
Yeah.
So that's all you have to do is point.
Yep.
Cool.
So I point a finger at a target in range. Your
Mhm.
magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses. On your next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack roll against the target, provided that the spell hasn't ended.
Cool. How long does that last for?
One action.
How long does it last? That's how long it takes to
Sorry.
cast. But
Concentration up to 1 round.
So if you did that now, you'd only have 6 seconds and it'd wear off.
Yeah, but at least then I know.
True.
What-
It
what-
gives you.
So it basically gives me insight into his defenses, so I know if he's got some sort of
Well, it's a
spell
little bit.
or anything.
It's a little bit of flavour to that description. It doesn't actually like tell you if he's like magically protected or what his armor class is. It's just a little bit of flavour to tell you that you'd get advantage on your next strike on him. But it only lasts for 6 seconds, I believe. That's
Which I mean, I
Actually,
already
I'm gonna
said I'd
double check
cast it,
this.
so I might as well stick with it.
But then we've got 6 seconds to hit him.
Wait, we've literally just started a fight.
so it's true state. True strike.
True Strike.
Okay, let me
No,
just
wait,
double
I can
check on
cast it
that.
as a cantrip though.
Oh, that's true. So you can just do it all day, every day.
That's how I have it as.
All day
listed
or a
there.
day.
No.
Yeah, the
Can you
duration
do it
for
without him
concentration
knowing
is one
that?
round.
Will he know?
On your next turn,
Oh.
you gain advantage. Yeah.
But
it
he,
is
so he doesn't
6
know
seconds.
anyway.
You wouldn't know.
Oh, it's
No.
fine.
If you're just
Okay.
pointing at him and all the spell needs is a point, you would never know.
Cool.
You didn't answer my question.
What was your question again?
You took something else from
Glabna.
Glabnar.
That man's shot.
Glibnabs.
Nat
Glimmerdale.
Our
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah, what did we take? We
Uh,
took plenty of things.
you took a Starbuck.
A big rock.
I have no idea what a Starbuck is.
Hang on, have we got 6 seconds to do something?
No, you don't.
No,
know.
no, it's a cantrip.
You
So
can
I'll
just
just
keep
keep
doing
pointing
it.
at him.
If you just keep pointing at him like every 6 seconds, you
Yeah,
just keep
until
casting
I'm
it.
exploding.
Yeah.
They would have taken all of you, probably looking at the size of you, to carry out the shot. So
Look at this size.
Burn.
I think you would remember this particular rock.
Yeah, we took it.
Where is
Why?
it? What have you done with it?
Why did you take
It's
it?
not here anymore.
Where's it?
It's with my boss.
Who's your boss?
I'm going to tell you that
Why not?
because I don't know you.
There's no
You
deal
know us.
here if we don't get.
How many
A
of them in
rock
the
back.
room? Sorry.
5.
5 in total.
Okay. Sorry.
You are the Scottish Ruler 7.
Yeah.
It's 5 of you, right?
Yeah, right now.
Where's the other 2?
There's more than 7 of us.
Why are you called the 7 then?
It started off as 7. It's expanded.
Where are the rest of them?
Yeah, they're all around. A
So
few,
what
a
about
few
me?
outside. There's a few in my boss. A few in the next town over.
I want to talk to your boss.
He ain't here.
Well, maybe you should call him, or should I write a note and leave it for you?
Sure.
I didn't even cast chill touch yet. either.
Get inspiration. No, you get
Oh,
I get
inspiration. So you can,
inspiration.
yeah.
I don't
Shall
know.
I
how to
leave
do
a
it.
Very good
note?
cutting
Yeah,
word.
just write that.
Thank you. Boom.
That was a good cut.
Thanks.
Mic drop.
Hey.
What did Mike drop?
Take it away from him. Take the inspiration.
That's gone. Oh,
You spent
no.
it. Yeah. All right. So what we're going to do? We're
Kill
going to
you.
cut this little boy and then cut you guys up. Or you can give us the money.
You think the
Up to you.
5 of you really can take us?
I know the 5 of us can take you.
Why don't you
Let's-
put him
I'm
down?
just pinching
and Come
him.
for us.
Hmm?
Why don't you put him down, leave him alone, come for us?
Is that the way you want it to go down?
You should probably pick on people your own size. Yeah.
Well, you
Sounds a
think
bit
you're
racist,
getting me
but
real
alright.
mad right now.
Can you tell me where everyone is situated in this room?
Yeah, so they're all
And how
lining
big
the
is this?
back wall.
You're
So the diameter of it is probably roughly about 45 to 50 feet.
Okay.
But there are obstacles all the way around. You know, they've got a big chimney stack in the middle that's got the oven in it. There's racks of fish all about as well. So there are obstacles in the way. There's 4 lining the back wall.
Yep.
And this one guy has come out, sort of, kind of next to the oven, really, to talk to you.
What weapons? What have they all got on them? What can we
Okay.
see?
I'm glad you asked.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I think we
Wow.
should just fuck them up.
Part of the game.
I think we
and
came
stuff.
in here to tussle.
But can we make sure they let
Yeah, we should-
Navnar.
go?
We should give them
Somebody-
the money, take the
somebody-
gnome, and then bat the shit out of
Yeah.
them. Okay.
I'm gonna.
There's only one
Can I can't trip it again?
Yeah.
Get the dogs
I
involved.
point my finger towards a creature and within range and whisper a message. The target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Okay.
So, who? Shit, I gotta think about this before I.
Who shit? I don't know.
Who
shit?
That'd be me.
So while you think about that, I'm going to tell
Yeah,
what.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What weapons have they got?
So 2 of them
Yep.
have just got a club, like
Okay.
tucked onto their back.
Yep.
One's holding it, one's like sheathed on the back. Another 2 of them are brandishing scimitars at their waist.
2.
Yes.
Yep.
And the one that's talking to you
Yeah.
just has a dagger on his belt.
Are these all humans?
No. There are 3 humans, and there's 1 halfling.
Can I tell who's who?
Sorry.
Can I tell who's who?
Yes. So one of the guys talking to you is a human. One of the guys that's holding Napnar is a human, and there's a halfling and a half elf.
Okay.
Should probably do.
The elves have yeah. The elves have magic.
It's more based on your class rather than your race. So anyone can have magic.
I'm gonna detect magic.
I'm gonna spin.
Do you want to detect magic?
That's not like detect whether people have magic though. I think that's detect if there is magic.
I'm not gonna detect magic.
I want to. I really want to kill him.
Okay.
So we
Yeah, but
Let's
we've got to make sure.
Get-
We've got to make sure our friends clear.
Get Napna out of here. Get the dogs in. Fight them.
out
I
loud.
don't think, I
I'll
don't think we
say
need the dogs in.
Yeah, we
I
do.
I think we should give these men our money.
Yeah, put it this way.
Oh, you should listen to the large lady.
What did you call me?
A large lady.
Well, there goes that plan.
Shit. You just trying to
Oh, you don't think you want to
The wind just started to open up.
Can I whisper? Are you sure you don't want me to throw a chaos bolt at his face?
No. Right now, I think we should give these men our money.
Or you think we should give them the money, get our little napnar, get out, come back in.
We want one of you to come forward with the gnome, and one of us will come forward with the money.
You're going forward.
I will come forward with the money.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
You bring the money to me.
We'll meet in the middle with Napna.
Sounds fair.
Okay.
So he gestures for the guy that's holding him
No, I'm not going
to bring Napnar over,
Yeah.
and he starts
Yeah.
pushing and dragging Napnar across
Okay.
the
Gently.
ground.
Gently.
I mean, he doesn't care.
Can I see if there's another door in this?
Yes, there is not any door.
There's not any other-
No
There's only
visible
one
door.
entrance, one exit.
Oh,
Let's go out and back in.
What?
Over and over again.
Take napnar out.
Oh,
Let's confuse them by just constantly walking through the door.
knock on the door again.
Run away.
hold on.
Oh, I think that
Just
sounds like a
knock
great
over.
plan. Let's just get out.
I will take Napna outside and get him to safety.
do you say that out loud?
No, she doesn't.
No.
Well, we're going to make the trade.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just going to make the trade. That's all we know.
Are we staring at each other? We're like, we're making
Yeah.
We're going to make the trade.
We're
So
Make a trade.
the
It's
greasy-haired
very
man
tense, isn't
Mm-hmm.
stands where he is.
Mhm.
There's a scarred-up face man that's got Napnar that's bringing him to the greasy man.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're approaching them with the money?
Mhm.
Okay. So they very slowly, very tense moment, when you're both approaching the centre, next where his oven is. And then he's... yeah. Good. And I don't have a small person to represent that, but yeah. And you eventually get close to the greasy man.
Okay.
Did I grease him?
And he says, drop it and I'll throw him over.
Throw him over and I'll drop it.
Don't throw him.
We'll do it on 3.
No, you'll hold him and I'll hold him, and you'll hold this and I'll hold it, and then we'll switch.
Roll a persuasion check.
She should be our leader.
She should be the
I
negotiator.
think she's fast becoming our leader.
Yeah.
10, but I don't know what my persuasion is.
Your persuasion is
Plus 12.
plus 7.
Okay, 17.
So, all right. And he gets the
Okay.
guy to hold Napnar out.
Okay,
And then the greasy man reaches for into the bag.
okay. Am I trying to drop it?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to.
They start pulling on the bag.
Yeah, I want to take Napna,
Okay.
but at the same time, I want to try and make it like as if I just drop it,
Okay.
so that they fall over a bit, and then they have to. I've loosened it, so if I dropped it,
So
it would all
will
fall
spill
out.
out.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a deception check. Your deception is plus 5.
15, so 20.
Yeah, you make a good fake of like, oh no, whoops. Well, you look like you're all trying to pull
And I
Napnar
get
back.
him.
And you get Napnar.
Okay, cool.
And the other two like start trying to put the coins back into the bag.
Okay, I immediately.
And they're all
pass
just
them
like
on to you.
giving you the eyes.
I take Napna by the not skin,
Mm-hmm.
so he doesn't fall asleep.
By the hair.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna rush him outside.
Okay.
And meanwhile, I'm
As
just
she's-
going to stand
hang
in
on.
between them
As
and the door
she's-
so they can't leave.
As she's running past, I'm going to risk touching her
Why?
to cast Long Strider.
What's that?
Don't. You'll just fall asleep. Don't. It's not worth it.
What is it?
You can put your hand on her armour, not on her
What is-
skin.
Oh, does that count?
Yes.
What is
Okay.
it?
Increases speed by 10 feet.
I don't think you need.
Well, you can
Oh,
get,
my,
you
so
can
my
get
plan
into the dog.
is to take him out
Before we
grab
get
the
into
dogs,
But then back
and bring
in
the dogs
quicker.
back in. Yeah.
So if your speed is...
Okay.
Are you
I'm
sure?
gonna-
Are you sure you want the dogs back in?
Yeah.
I feel like we can take these people.
I feel like we could take them twice as quicker
Yeah.
if we had dogs.
I just don't want the dogs to die.
They won't die.
Okay.
Okay. I
Alright.
take.
They got
You got
blades
it?
attached.
I'm going to
to
go,
them.
run!
Run!
Is he out of? Are they out of the room yet?
Yeah, they're not that fussed about you taking Napnar out of the room.
Okay.
They let you go out.
Oh.
They finish putting all the coins back in the bag.
Did this spell work?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, really quick
That's fine.
for a little while.
So,
Okay.
so just attacking them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
They all scoop
Shall I-
like.
As they're leaning down, I'm just going to whack one of them on the head with my tail.
Okay. Let's all roll initiative.
Yes.
That's what we've been waiting for.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Natural
3.
20.
11.
Natural 20. No, I didn't get that.
Oh, hang on. 12.
That's all right then.
Wait a minute, what am I doing it?
7.
So,
You were so amazing.
Yeah.
You were in fake.
That's what I
what did Aya get?
7.
7. Pip.
24.
24.
At the top.
Mike.
+2.
Oh, 5.
5 in total?
Yeah.
Parter.
12.
12. Chad.
22.
Ooh. Okay, top of the round. Pip.
Yep.
You already got outside.
Yep.
So you're literally outside the smokehouse now with like Napnar still hooded, his arms still bound behind his back. He's got like little ropes between his feet. He can still walk, but he hasn't got a very wide gait anymore.
I'm going to take out my dagger
Mhm.
and cut the ropes.
Okay, yeah.
So he's free. Take,
you
his,
release
take off his hood.
Cool.
And I say, go, hide. We'll come and find you when we're safe. When you're safe.
Oh, thanks.
You're so welcome.
I'm so glad. He's like tearing up. You rascal more.
We'll come and find you. Just go hide somewhere.
Yourself.
And then I run and grab the dogs.
Okay.
Or don't grab the dogs.
They're all
Quick!
there are 5 sleeping dogs. They're all spread out because you gave them all different places to
I
hide.
bark loudly.
Okay.
That was
Cool.
the signal that we
That
planned
was the
for
signal
the
that we
7 hours
planned because we
had.
would plan a signal.
Chad.
You already knocked one on the head, right?
Well, I went to,
Not yet.
but I'm still probably
Yeah.
drawing it.
She's like gone for her weapon, and everybody's like, "Time's frozen," and it's now
so
your
we're
go.
we're tussling, right?
Yeah.
Tussling.
Okay.
Okay,
Are we
are we ready for
tussling
this?
to maim, kill, or?
Yeah,
I think we
I'm
should.
gonna kill him.
I think we should kill them, but I think we should keep one alive.
Okay, well, keep the main guy who knows where the boss is alive.
Yeah.
Right? And then there's 4 other ones who are currently picking up,
So there's the main guy
Scooping.
and one scarred guy scooping.
scooping.
I think I'm about to hit the scarred guy then.
Okay.
Because I went for the scoopy one.
Sure.
The greasy guy? I don't want to get the greasy guy.
But
guys
you love
know
grease.
No,
You
I
love
don't.
grease.
I don't.
Give him more grease.
All right, I am going to, as one of my actions, use bite. I have a bite attack that deals 1d6 plus 3 piercing damage.
Cool.
You're just going to bite them.
I'm just gonna bite somebody.
Who do you want to attack? The 2 people in the middle, or do you want to run and go to someone at the edge?
Somebody at the edge to make sure that they don't have a backup
Okay.
plan.
Scimitar man or clubman?
Clubman.
Clubman. Cool. Roll to hit with your bite.
Sorry. 1d6 plus 3.
Oh, did you hit? Did you hit? You got roll to hit.
Roll to hit.
Oh,
First of all.
sorry.
D20.
Yep.
What's your bite attack?
Oh.
2.
2 plus.
Wait, you got the
Hold on.
plus 5? Yeah, plus 5.
Where are you seeing that?
In the middle.
There it is. Yep, thank you.
Plus 5.
Plus 5.
Yeah, so you run at him and you go to bite him, and he just puts his club up and he just clamp down on the club itself instead of him.
Okay.
He just wrestles you off.
Man.
Anything do you want to do with the bonus action?
Yeah.
Bonus action spell?
I have Hungry Jaws, which
Uh-huh.
is once per short rest as a bonus action, you can make a bite attack.
Oh, right.
If it hits, you gain 4 temporary hit points.
Nice.
So once
Roll again.
14.
14. So roll your damage.
Yay.
Yay. And that one is
1d6
sorry.
plus.
Yes, 1d6 plus 3 piercing. So 5.
5. So as
if
he's
it hits,
put
like,
the
it-
club up to his into your mouth, and he's trying to wrestle it out of your jaw, but your jaw just overpowers the club and you destroy it, bite straight through the club and into his jugular, and it just sprays blood out. You get 4 temporary hit points,
Yep.
and he collapses dead on the floor. In front of you.
And one of these
they just are pirates who want
Yeah.
money.
Was that greasy guy?
No, just one of the far guys.
that was
Clubman.
for
Black man.
Black
man.
That's what I say
And
to
blood
him.
is pouring.
That was-
Blood and shards of wood are just pouring out of your mouth.
Horrifying.
Love it. Me, Spiker. So,
It's cool.
Feel easier
I
than
think any of us expected that.
Wait for a second. All right, cool.
so one club guy and one scimitar guy rush you now. And they try to stab and club you, respectively. AC 15, which I believe is your armor class. Sweet. So one of the clubmans deals 2 points of damage as he bashes you over the back of the head.
Good thing I got +4.
Exactly. So you now down to
Temporarily.
+2. And the other guy is going to unsheath his scimitar and go and try and stab you in the side. But he misses. So as you take the bludgeon to the head, you shake it off and just turn your body to one side, and the scimitar just misses and pings against the wall.
Doing.
I've been waiting for this so
You
long.
can tell you bit his head off.
Literally.
Just been so excited.
The other guy
even
that's
use
down
my
there
magic.
stops trying to hoof the money into the sack,
Yeah.
and then draws scimitar and tries to stand up and gives you an upwards motion to try and cut you. Ooh,
Oh.
Cut him back.
21. AC
Wow.
21.
Something hits me.
Oh.
I know, right? 4 points of slashing damage
Shit.
as it manages to catch like small separations in your plate and like gouges into your flesh.
Ow.
Is that how you react?
Yeah.
Ow.
Ow. And yeah.
Ow.
Scratch.
Ooh, oof.
4. Sorry.
4 points.
Thank you.
Yes. And now the greasy guy then stands up and takes a. Actually, you're right in his grill. He doesn't go anywhere, but he does start casting a spell.
Oh.
Now I want you to do a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
7.
7. As you're reaching back for your flail,
Yes.
you stop, and your entire body is paralyzed.
Cool.
You cannot move at all.
I should have got the greasy guy. Sorry.
And now he retreats backwards, further into the smokehouse.
Which has no doors.
No.
Okay.
Parter.
You kill him.
Kill the greasy guy.
Kill the grease guy.
He's made of grease.
He'd explode.
Grease is his cell.
Use grease on the greasy man.
All right.
So is it one's dead?
Yeah, one's had his head like almost completely bitten off.
Okay.
This has worked before. What? How many points did you? How many hit points was that?
I hit him with
5, I think.
5.
5, yeah.
And he died.
Okay.
Died immediately.
Yeah.
It's worked for me once. So I'm going to go poison spray.
Okay.
I see.
What if we
I
get-
see him freezing you.
No.
Her.
You.
You're confused in the back.
No, we look similar.
Too many mushrooms.
And I'm getting slightly stressed, so bad part is coming out.
Mm.
And my hand's getting twitchy, so I'm going to cast
At who?
towards greasy hair guy.
So he's retreated 30 feet backwards. What's the range of poison spray?
Damn.
You can move forward and then
You can
cast
move
it.
forward.
10 foot. Yeah,
Yeah, it can't be that big, the smokehouse.
I can walk 30 foot.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to go into the centre because I don't want to be surrounded.
Okay.
I'm going to skirt around the edge.
Okay. So you're on your
I
own.
was right by the door anyway.
Yeah, you were,
'cause,
yeah.
A bit scared.
And then he was 20 feet in front of you. And he's gone like 20 feet back. So he's 40 feet away from you.
So can I kind of go?
You can go 30 feet straight towards him, but around the chimney. And what's the range of poison spray?
10 foot.
So that's just enough to get him.
Okay.
Just the outer reaches. So what do I need to do?
So
me.
I extend my hand towards a creature
Mm.
you can see within range and project a puff of noxious gas
Ooh.
from your palm.
Just a puff.
The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw
Okay.
or take 1d12 poison damage.
He fails.
Oh,
So he immediately starts screaming and his hands go to his face and start trying to claw at the slightly greening skin.
It's a bit much.
You guys suck.
1d12 damage, right?
Yep.
Oh.
Natural 12.
Ooh.
Shit.
Nice.
Which one was this one?
Grease man.
Yeah, Greaseman.
Was Greaseman the one that
You
froze
are
me?
toxic people.
We say as we poison and bite them.
We're the bad guys
We're
again.
the bad guys again.
And because hold person is a concentration spell, and you damaged him. He needs to do a saving throw to maintain the spell,
You're welcome.
which he just makes.
You're not welcome.
Not welcome.
Damn.
Also, he's not dead, so they're
It's
not
not
all
dead.
cowards.
Must be hurting there.
True. Yeah, well, he's screaming, and his face is all turning like green, so he's not having the best time.
But he's not.
Aya.
What can I do anything now?
So at the end of each of your turn, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On success, the spell ends.
So I
So-
can't do anything.
You can't do anything, but at the end of your turn, you can make another saving throw.
Okay.
So another wisdom saving throw for me.
16.
You shake it off
Shake it off.
Yeah. like a Polaroid picture. Yeah, and your once frozen muscles then get warm
Big
up and get more
frozen
life.
muscles.
Yeah, yeah. You just flex out of the whole person, and you grab your flail. But that's the end of your turn.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
Mike, you're up.
Go on, Mike.
Tell me where everyone is. I'm ready.
You're at the door.
Yep.
Pip's outside.
Yep.
Parter is 30 feet away.
Puffing gas.
So is Chad, but in a different trajectory. And 20 feet in front of you, in the middle, is Aya. And then next to Aya is a gentleman that just stood up with a scimitar in his hands.
Yep.
And flanking Chad, two of those, to the scuttle ship 7. And the main greasy guy is 40 feet away from you at the back wall.
Who is in the most danger? Is it you? Because you've got 2 men on you.
Potentially, if you want to do the numbers, yeah.
I've got extra hit points and a higher armor class, but I could use a hand.
I kind of want to kill Greasy Guy.
We're gonna kill Greasy
Kill
Guy.
Greasy Guy.
We
I
need
don't think
Greasy
anybody.
Guy.
Nobody else has done anything.
No
so.
one's close to death.
He seems to be the leader as well. so-
Or we need to tie down the leader before
Which
he
one's the leader?
escapes.
I think Greasy Hair.
I'm by the door. I'm not moving from the door. I'm just gonna. I want
The
to.
yellow tooth guy that
Which
we were
one's
talking
that?
to.
I
The
can
main one.
deal with the
Sorry,
main
who
one
is that
when I
one?
come back.
Who is he in this fight? Is he the one with you or?
I don't think he's attacked any of us yet. Has he, Tim?
Is he
Who?
in the middle?
Where's the
the
leader?
yellow teeth guy.
Yeah, he was one that did hold person on Aya.
Oh, so he's
Oh, he
Greasy
is the
Man.
greasy guy.
He's greasy.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
We want
he's
Greasy
the
Man
Greasy
alive.
Guy.
Yeah.
We don't want to kill Greasy Guy.
Up to you.
And we've already
We
damaged
don't.
him like 14, so I guess
Yeah.
he's close.
Who should I go after?
Any of the others.
Okay, one of the ones that's on you. I basically want to throw Chaos Bolt.
What do I need to do?
Um,
Tell me your spell.
You hurl an undulating, warbling mass of chaotic energy at one creature in range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage.
Groovy.
Choose one of the d8s. The number rolled in that die determines the attack's damage type as shown below.
Cool.
What's it
So first of all, roll an attack stack.
do? Well, what?
So D20.
Yep.
To hit.
That's a
That's
D8.
a D8.
You said it was you.
You said D8. What's the D8?
I said
And that's
you.
your attack spell. So it's I'll tell you what it is.
Okay.
It'll be easier. So your to hit for your Chaos Bolt is +5. So roll a +5. D20 +5.
13?
13, and you're firing at the guy on air.
No.
No.
Sorry.
Next to
One
me.
of the-
Oh, next to you. Oh, right, yeah. Which one? Clubman or Scimitarman?
Clubman.
Clubman. That hits. Do your 2d8.
If you roll the same number on both d8s,
Mhm.
so I do it 2, right?
Yep.
The chaotic energy leaps from the target to a different creature
Oh,
of your
damn.
choice within 30 feet of it.
Which is all of that, guys.
Make a new attack roll against the new target and make a new damage roll which could cause the chaotic energy to leap again.
Wow,
Cool.
That's crazy.
Okay.
that's chaos.
So number 2 is cold
Cold damage?
chaotic bolt.
If you roll a 2 on this, it'll leap.
1. So acid.
The first die determines the
Okay.
damage, so it's cold. So it'll be
Cold.
3 points of cold damage to the
Yeah.
Clubman. And is it plus anything? I don't think it is.
When you cast this spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, each target takes 1d6 extra damage of the
Oh, yeah.
type rolled
It's
for each
just, it's
slot.
just straight out 2d8. Cool. Yep. So the Clubman takes it. As this like icy magic just forms over the left-hand side of its torso, like almost freezing his arm in place.
I'm enjoying this.
Mhm. Cool. Yeah. Okie dokie. So next, do you want to move at all?
Hmm?
You didn't have to
I'm
move
sta-
for
I'm
that.
staying
Yeah,
for the door.
cool. And top of the round, so we've got Pip.
Pip.
Yes.
Are you outside? Can you hear all of this going on?
Yeah.
There's 5 of them. So 3 of the dogs approach you.
Okay.
They are... How far away are they? Use this. How far are they away? Yeah. 3 of them are still in range.
Which 3?
So the Chihuahua,
Gary.
Gary, Jerry, and
Gary.
oh god, what's her name?
Kevin.
Rosie.
Rosie.
Tim, did you just call him Gary and Rosie?
Yeah, 'cause you know what those people are.
Send in Wolverine.
So
So
Gary,
it's,
Rosie, and Kevin.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
really want that dog to go to town.
Did the others not come just because they couldn't hear me?
Yeah, either they can hear you or they're too far away.
Okay. We need your help. It went how we expected.
Okay.
Quick.
They nod.
Run back.
Okay,
Super fast.
they've used their movement to get to you, so they can't
Okay.
move any further.
Okay.
So you dart back in.
Yeah.
You still got action. What are we gonna do?
How far do I dart in considering Josh gave me the
Oh yeah, your movement I think is 25 feet, so you should have 35 feet of movement.
So
So let's say you're 10 feet outside the hut, you've still got 25 feet of movement inside, so you could get to Aya.
could I get to Greasy Man?
No, he's 40 feet away anyway,
Okay.
so you wouldn't be able to get to him in
Okay.
even one round if you're
Um,
inside.
I'm gonna, in that case, sneak in.
Okay.
So that in the chaos no one sees me.
Roll a stealth check.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. Hopefully.
Boom.
Not boom. 3
It's plus 6.
plus 6.
Yeah, 3 plus 9. Okay. You start sneaking in, but in amongst all of the chaos of the battle and all the different... The low lighting in here and all the racks of fish, you shoulder one of the racks of fish, which falls over, and you get half caught up in all of the rope and
Quite
string.
embarrassing.
Yeah, you shake it off, and you're fine. But everyone kind of like side-eyes you.
Everyone stopped, saw.
Yeah,
carried
everyone
on.
stopped what they were doing, and then carried on.
It's embarrassing.
Nice. And we go to 22. So Chad, you're up. You got
It
2
seems
men on you.
excessive, but I just got it, so I might as well use it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's the best way to make
The best way.
No thought.
Wait, but
it's
we
new.
are in a wooden
No,
Building.
you're in mud
mud building.
Yeah.
Be fire, isn't it?
Oh, it's gonna be fire.
because it's a smokehouse. So it has to be relatively fireproof.
I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath.
On who? On the club man in front of you?
I'll be safe.
Myself.
Okay. No.
I don't think we're going to be safe.
You should be safe.
Um,
Who's closest to me?
There's 2 of them flanking you.
No, I mean
side,
from
left
What's
and
the
right.
layout of the room
Oh.
at the moment? Where is it?
Circle.
Yeah.
So my thumbs are at the back.
Yep.
Over here is Greaseman. Over here is Chad and the 2 other men. Right in the centre is Aya and 1 scimitar person, and you are over here, and then Pip is around here,
I'm
Covered in
front of the
fish.
and
door.
Mike is right in front of the door where my 2 index fingers meet.
So I would like to take my wand,
Mm-hmm.
touch it to my neck.
Yep.
Cast Dragon's Breath.
So
You need your
you
dumbbell.
What,
yeah
you holding
you
it
do a
like
curl,
that?
a curl to your
my
neck.
Wand. You can do that way too.
It's true.
No, it's like that's what I meant. Why are you
Yeah.
holding it like
Like a
are you
dumbbell.
about to do weights?
No, because I'm casting.
Yeah, that's how you cast.
So, I touch one willing creature and imbue it with the power to spew magical energy from its mouth, provided it has one. I do. Choose
Hooray.
acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison until the spell ends. The creature can use an action to exhale energy of the chosen type in a 15-foot cone.
Yep.
Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 3d6 damage of the chosen type on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
So what do you? What element first of
Oh,
all?
fire.
What damage? Fire.
Fire.
Groovy. Now you've got 1 person either side of you.
Mhm.
So you can go left, you can go right, or you can spin round one of them and get both of them, but you will incur attack of opportunity from one or the other.
I'm gonna spin around and get both of them.
Okay.
And incur it.
Which one are you going to move away from? Clubman or Scimitar Man?
I'm gonna move away from the one that just got hit with the cold, so Clubman.
Okay, so you move away from Clubman. He takes a free swing at you, which will hit.
Right.
And he clubs you again for 4 points of damage around the back of the head as you try and run away.
So that just overall takes me down 2.
Exactly, yeah. Now,
That's fine.
you spin round and you hunker down and your throat starts glowing red.
Cool.
And you can feel like this burning heat behind it, and then your maw opens wide and this jet of white hot flame bursts out and onto these two guys. And they try and jump away.
Chad was
Chad Vizard.
So that was cops. What's your difficulty check? What's your DC? Should say on the spell itself.
Yeah, sorry, 1 second.
That's right. Or I can probably find it here as well.
DC is. I'm having a hard time finding it. Dexterity 10.
So your DC is 10.
Okay, that is it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So one ducks out of the way
Okay.
of the flame, and the other one also ducks out of the way of the flame. So
Oh,
they
my
take
giant
half
cone?
damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 3d6?
So they still take half damage though. As they tuck and roll.
3,
Rule.
7,
Ooh.
13.
So 13 in total, so half that is 6, rounding down.
Is it just me?
The clubman ignites into flame. He catches like the leading edge of it and just bursts into flame and starts trying to roll on the floor, but dies of these horrible second-degree burns. The other guy gets
Killing
quite horribly burnt on the right hand side, and is desperately trying to put the flames out. Looks pretty badly hurt.
What a
And
shame.
about 2 or 3 racks of fish just go up in flames as well.
That's why you don't mess with my man. Gleb.
You
You know the guy that's burning, dying on the floor?
Yeah.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's
Just
dead.
before he died, can he look it up? And I'm just...
Smiling. He's the one that got you with the chaos ball as well.
Fucker.
My go.
Oh, shit.
Sounds so happy.
My go.
So the one that beats the flames out on his arm and then tries to dive at you, tries to stab you in the throat with his scimitar. He hits. He deals 7 points of slashing damage as he carves into your throat, drawing out some green blood as it trickles down your scales.
Chad, are you alright?
Is it still
Does he not...
flaming?
Does he...
How long does it last? For duration 1 minute. So,
Is there now just flame pouring out of...
no,
My
your
God.
blood's the blood itself is like sizzling
Oh.
as you're bleeding.
Pretty cool.
That's still pretty cool. Cool.
Can you just do that all the
It's
time?
fine,
now?
I already died once.
Damn. That's pretty good.
What,
Right.
the cantrip?
No, that's a add to
I was
caster.
gonna say.
And can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Wait.
please?
Yes.
Wait.
Sorry, hold on.
Wait.
Hold on.
Can I use my careful spell? You can spend 1 sorcery point to allow up to 3 creatures to automatically succeed on the saving. It doesn't matter. Of a spell I cast.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Constitution?
Yeah, you just need to be 7.
21.
Easy. Yeah, no worries. You maintain the concentration on the dragon's breath in your mouth.
Ah.
Yeah. Much like the other guy had to hold concentration on the whole person spell, you have to do the same for the dragon's breath. So every time you get hurt, you need to make a saving throw.
Mhm.
But yeah, no worries. You passed. All good. Now, the other scimitar man that's on you.
Yes.
He then takes a feint back and steps, and then tries to go into your side.
Okay.
He's rolling super well. He got a 20.
Hits.
Oh no.
It hits.
You take 3 points of slashing damage.
This is fine.
And a big grin
Where
appears
are
on his face as he takes a second cut into under your armor,
He's
Like, this
getting
one gets
pretty
underneath.
Smug, isn't he?
underneath your shoulder, up into the armpit.
Only because I was frozen.
The greaseman. He starts casting something, and out of nowhere, this giant mace that's
What?
wreathed in red, crackling energy appears between him and you, and then swings for you with a disturbing amount of speed, tries to crack you around the head with his spectral weapon.
Duck.
I'm really tall.
Duck.
You just duck into it. Headbutt the mace.
Lie down on the floor.
Oh shit.
How long does your poison last? Is it more than one turn?
Oh no.
No, it's just.
Oh, no.
It's like a hit.
It wasn't going to work.
That's good though.
Does the effect last this?
I don't know.
Armor class 9. Does that hit you?
I'm a class 12.
Yeah, that does not hit you. So you duck as it whiffs over your head. And then he, with his left hand, as you're worrying about the mace, darts out and a big flame emanates from the palm of his hand. Can you do a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
13 plus 14.
13 is fine. You duck underneath the spiritual weapon, and then you spin to one side and you get out of the way of this flame emanating from his hand.
So agile.
It's because I'm
Well
not
done.
big. I'm tall, but I'm agile.
Tall and agile.
That's his go over. He's looking a bit worried now, and he kind of backs a little bit further into the corner.
Is that Greaseman?
I'm like,
That's
yeah,
great, that's
I'm
great.
basically one
We
of
need to
those
keep him
like
alive.
American.
So
Yeah.
how many more are alive?
Just
The-
three.
We've only killed one of them.
Okay.
You've
The
killed
one that-
2 goblins.
Oh, sorry.
I think
So
Party's
that means
one
that
of those
there's-
noodle men.
There's one scimitar man on you, one scimitar man on air, and one greaseman.
And we want to keep Greaseman alive.
One
Yeah.
increase in
Is there
Do
one that's burnt on his arm?
12
One
is
that's
Parter.
Yeah.
Sure, we want to keep him alive.
Yeah.
Do you have an ensnaring?
Huh?
Do you have any sort of ensnaring spells? I shout quickly across the room.
I'm going to. Yeah, so obviously I duck all that.
Mhm.
But coming up, I think I'm going to be casting it at Greaseman bloke.
Yeah.
But the other guy's in the middle, and I've disorientated myself, so I'm going to cast Melf's Acid Throw.
Ooh. Melf's Acid Arrow, a
pretty
classic.
That's it. Which is a shimmering green arrow streaks toward the target within range and bursts into a spray of acid. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 4d4 acid damage immediately and 2d4 acid damage at the end of its next turn.
Cool.
On a
Why
miss,
don't
it
you-
takes half the damage.
Go for it.
Do
Do a Melf. It's +7, d20 +7.
26.
That will definitely hit.
Nice.
Do 4d4 acid damage.
So that's 4 in total. I've rolled 2. Oh, that's not very good, is it? 7 in total.
7 in total. Out of 44.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4d4.
7 points of damage.
Did you roll that 4 times?
Roll two times.
2d4.
Oh, sorry.
Should have asked that really.
Sorry, it takes 2d4.
You're using your curse dice, that's fine.
Yeah, so he screams as he gets in front of you, as he gets covered. You very narrowly miss like the splash of the acid as it hits him and just hits the floor and starts sizzling. And like part of his jaw starts getting exposed. Like as scarred as he was, he's becoming increasingly more and more scarred as it burns, starts burning through his armour,
But he's
inside
still
his
alive.
face. He's still alive.
Wow. Calm down.
Yeah, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to try and put him out of his misery
Okay.
with
He's
a
kind
fell
of
to the
like
head.
half cowering towards it.
Just a
Rolled
little
hit.
bunk.
Just a little bunk. 6 or 6, 12.
12. That, I believe, is a miss. It isn't. It's just what you needed.
Cool.
12 is a hit. Roll your damage.
1d8.
Where's this man?
Doesn't that work?
Yeah.
1 for 6, 7.
7. You do indeed put him out of his misery. You bludgeon him on the back of the head, and his head splits open like a cantaloupe.
Yay!
And he just collapses to the floor, immediately staining the ceramics with his brain juice.
Perfect. Is
You're
anyone-
welcome. Teamwork.
Is anyone struggling or?
You've still got movement, so if you want to move anywhere. If you want to move towards Parter or move towards Chad.
Go help out with Greaseman.
Right in front of
I feel like
right in front of
confusing.
Parter, there's still this big, like, crackling red mace. It's like 2 or 3 times larger than a normal mace. It's just hovering in midair.
Who did that come from?
Greaseman.
Greaseman
Okay.
came for me with it. But dim a noodle man.
I know I can't do that on this turn, but if I got to Greaseman and hit him over the head in a way to knock him out, is that
You can do subdural damage.
okay?
Yeah.
I'll just walk towards Greaseman.
Okay. Do you want to get right up to him, into his grill?
Walk
I want to get
towards
right
him.
up in his grill.
Cool. You
As
are
in,
there.
like, kind of weirdly close to his face.
Yeah, like unsettling, like right in his face. He doesn't like it.
But is anyone struggling?
There's
I'm
anyone
covered
left.
in fish.
You're
I'm
struggling.
I was gonna say, there's only one left, and
I
that's
just,
on,
I just
that's
meant
on
like
Chad.
I've got like
It's Mike's go.
I've got bonus buffs if anyone's struggling, but if everyone's fine, that's
Bonus
Chad,
buffs.
Chad's the only one taking
Yeah.
damage at the moment.
Buffs?
Mike's
like
go.
defense, like shield and stuff.
Mike more buff.
Go on, Mike.
No, I'm buff.
You got
I'm
this.
not buff like me.
How much in danger are you?
I've still got fire in my mouth and a guy that's about to be a barbecue.
Barbecue.
So as like
Soon to be a human shish kebab.
I can leave him. You sorted?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sorted?
I'm good. Thank you, though.
Who do you want to go for?
Unless you want to take him out,
Is there only those two left?
you should try biting his neck.
Well, my thoughts are
Don't tell her to do
well. So I'm going to use alter self.
Yep.
And I'm going to grow claws.
Okay.
So I don't know if I can do all of this, but I'll tell you what I want to do.
Yeah.
I want to run towards that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Is he? Where is he in relation to Chad? Is he facing Chad?
He is. Yeah, he's pretty much right next to
You
Chad.
just
Yes.
stabbed me in the throat.
Yeah, right next to Chad.
Is he a lot taller than me?
This guy is probably about like 5'7". Don't know how tall you are.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna run towards Chad.
Leave in my arms.
I basically. You're a lot bigger than
Yeah,
me,
I'm like
right?
7 feet.
Okay, so I'm sort of gonna like climb up. So basically, my leg's gonna go on your thigh, and then I'm jumping up onto the guy, and with my claws, I want to go that across his neck.
So with your your change appearance, it takes an action for you to create.
So I
these
can't do any of
claws.
that.
You can run, you can jump, you can get right up into his grill. You can get the claws, but you can't attack on the same round. That's the only
Perfect.
thing you can't do.
You can threaten him.
You can look cool.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
I'm
I
sorry.
won't do that.
You can still grow claws for next round.
Okay, I'm just trying to think. What can I do to have? I'm sorry. Give me 1 second.
You can bonk Griezmann.
Yeah.
You can bonk him.
Bonk him.
That wouldn't solve
Bonk
our
his noodle.
immediate problem.
Bonk his noodle. Bonk.
Just so you're aware, Pip, you're up next after Mike.
I'm ready.
Eating fish.
I don't want to.
Would I
We
use
don't want to
this?
kill him, do we?
Just kill him.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't want to
You were a
kill
fisherman.
Greaseman.
Why?
What if we
Yeah,
accidentally
fisherwoman.
kill him?
Official.
Don't.
Official throw.
Fish
I want to find out where
He's
his
gonna
mates are.
Fish
Keep casting and zacking.
Well, not if we knock him out.
Okay.
Put him to sleep.
I'm going to go knock
If
him
Pip
out.
can get close enough, he can put him to sleep.
Can I walk up to him?
Yeah.
And I want to change my appearance to look like him
Okay, cool.
and stand in front of him.
He's
Greaseman.
a Greaseman or
Greaseman.
oh?
I'm already right up in his
yeah.
face.
So he's
Just
40
warning you.
he's 40 feet away, so you can get 10 feet away from him.
Yeah.
And then so you're about this distance, I guess, about 10 feet away from the side of the room to the other side of the room.
Yeah.
And be him if you want to.
How will
Yeah.
we know
Yeah.
though which one's the real
Turn into
Greaseman?
Glaptar
I've
and
got
just
my
give
eye
him
on
a
him.
punch.
But
Greaseman's already got plans.
Walking up to him
That's
and
true.
changing.
Change appearance is an action. Yeah. Cool.
I want to look like him.
Done.
But
You are-
not
you are
him
him.
with the wound so that we can tell the difference.
I just want him to be like,
He is very much like going
who's he
on.
do that to?
Yeah.
His friends are dead.
Yeah, well, there's one guy over there with Chad who's about to be dead. He's on fire
Oh, that's a
slightly.
bit depressing.
Yeah. Pip, what would you like to do? You've untangled yourself from the racks, so you're free to move.
I look around and just pretend that no one is.
Yeah.
Most
of them are dead who did notice, so that's fine.
And then I'm gonna sneak up to Greaseman
Mhm.
and then just put him to sleep so that we can tie him up.
Cool, yeah. What's your DC for your touch?
How do I know that?
I think I gave it to you.
You probably did.
Got to find his Constitution saving throw.
Any creature that directly contacts your skin must make a Constitution saving throw or become poisoned for 1 minute. No action. That's what it says.
So what would your Constitution saving? What would your DC be for rogue? I guess it'd be using your Constitution. So what's your Constitution modifier?
For.
So con is it +2? I think. Is that right? 15 +2.
Yeah, +2.
Yeah, +2. So it'll be DC 13. No. 10 +2, so DC 12. And he got 12, so he just resists. He looks a bit woozy, like kind of sways on his feet a little bit, and then looks at you, starts tripping out a little bit, but then like shakes his head.
I'm
He's
going to
okay
write DC 12 down somewhere.
Yeah. Write DC plus con mod, because your con modifier might change over time. So it'll go up when your con goes up.
Right.
Oh yeah, so after Pip, it's 22. It's Chad.
Yup.
There he is. Dragon Chad.
Yeah.
Charge.
I might still have my.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's happening.
So we've got to do a dexterity.
Open up my mouth again.
He utterly fails. He's right in your grill, and before he sees like this rolling fire come out of your mouth, and before he can even move at all, you just
His head
straight over his
incinerates?
face.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm not even going to get you to. Well, do you want to roll the damage?
Yeah.
To see how badly
Just
you
for the sake
destroy
of it.
him. There's no way he can survive this. Even if you got 3 ones.
Well, I got 10.
Then yeah, his head just incinerates.
Perfect.
It's just a smoking stump as the
Left with
body
2
just
heads.
falls, just crumples down in front of you.
How many's left now?
Just
one.
Reisman.
Reisman.
Can I walk over to a fish and eat it? Or
Yeah.
like grill it with my.
Yeah, the last vestiges of like that one particular attack, you
Yep.
just char it a little bit.
Oh.
Yep, it tastes delish.
Can you put out the bones?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
He feels woozy, but he's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do that and you pull it out and it's still the whole fish. You've just swallowed the bones. Oh no! How do I do this? Yeah, perfect. So after Chad Melian, it's me.
Oh, crap. Is he
Um,
disorientated?
He was a little bit from the touch.
Still got the mace.
So he's going to do 2 things. First of all, he's going to run. You're right next to him. You're right next to him. So you both can have an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Yeah.
You haven't got any weapons out, so yours would just be a punch attack.
Okay.
And you do have your weapon out, so you can try and mace him to the head.
Can I just grab him or is that not a...
No. In the
If I'm
split second
making-
that he runs away, the only thing you can do is just try and hit him on the way past.
And can I not try and hit him in a way that won't kill him?
You can subdue damage
Oh,
him
okay.
on an attack of
Oh, that's
opportunity.
right. I'll
yes.
try and do that.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Which one wants to roll first?
I was just gonna try and hit him again and put him to sleep.
It won't.
Is
So you'd have to punch him this time, and you won't be able to do your
Okay.
sleep attack on him. It has to be a
little
basic
frog is not
attack.
gonna pack a punch.
It'll be like a...
Is he
But
gonna
I
run
can try.
Will
Yeah.
you run past me?
He's because you're not right next to him. He can weave his way around.
Okay, so
So he doesn't necessarily have to go past you now.
Question. Are the dogs still on their way?
Yes. In fact, actually,
They're so
they
slow.
have leapt through the door on your turn, in fact, and then sprung through, and then started looking around and just seeing all the dead bodies on the floor, and they're not really quite sure what to do at the moment.
They're guarding the door,
Yeah.
right?
Did Wolverine look cool?
Yeah.
Cool.
He's in the centre of the door.
Cool.
Yeah, and then the other 2 are like flanking him.
Can
He's just got
I?
these arm blades strapped to his arms. So, what you roll to hit? So it'd be d20 plus your strength modifier, which I think is -1.
-1. 2.
Okay, so as you go past, you just were not expecting it. You touched him, and you expected him to fall to the floor asleep, and he didn't, and he's ran away and done. Ah. Yeah.
Roll to hit.
Yeah.
17,
That will hit.
6.
So this is subdural.
It just says 5 for damage, but...
Oh, he can hit him with your flail, which is
sorry,
1d.
okay. But
1d8
still
plus 5.
subdue?
Yes.
Okay.
If you've got a bludgeoning weapon, you can do subdural damage. If you have ranged or slashing weapons, you can't. Oh no, actually, even slashing weapons you can. If it's ranged, you can't.
Okay. Oh, 8 for 6, so
Jeez,
14.
14 damage. Okay, cool.
Oh,
So again,
sorry.
he gets a mild concussion as you slam him on the back of the head with your incredibly heavy, dangerous flail, and he stumbles for a second, but he manages to get his feet beneath him. dives and rugby tackles Mike.
Huh.
Why don't you do an acrobatics or athletics check? for me?
Can I use unsettling
Is that a reaction?
visage?
It is a reaction.
I
Cool.
believe so, but let me just check.
He
That-
pulls
that
out
was
a
fun.
flute and serenading us.
That was
When a creature you see
Parter.
makes an attack roll against you.
Oh yeah, so he's not attacking you; he's just
You can
grappling
use
you.
your reaction.
So do an athletics or acrobatics check.
Is that the right one?
Mhm.
No, it's not. $13?
13.
Yeah.
It's enough to resist him from trying to tackle you, and he just rolls out of it and carries on running. Unfortunately, he used up quite a lot of his momentum to try and get out, and so he's just 10 feet behind Parter right now.
Get him.
And he's just trying to run, and like he's faced with these 3 dogs in front of him. I think that's, and then he's trying to leg it out of the room right now.
Surprised he's still on his feet.
I'm going to use my sling.
Where am I now? Parter, you'll go.
Just going to straight up use my sling.
Strap and sling him.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just wondering if his
Where
spiritual
do
weapon.
you think you're going?
You're gonna kill him.
So
You could
also on
not.
his turn, he's gonna that same floating ethereal weapon.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and bonk you on the head.
Oh no.
That will definitely hit. You take 5 bludgeoning damage to the back of the head as this mace just whacks you around the back.
Oh, you did not want to do that,
That was
my
okay.
friend. You're really making me angry now. Do I want to?
And then it moves. This weapon moves in front of you between him and yourself.
So would that block mine?
No.
Fuck it. I'm going to use Moonbeam on him.
He's gonna kill him.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, go for
Gonna
it.
kill him.
Really romantic.
Yeah. There's a nice candlelit
Does
dinner.
not sound like Sub-Zero damage.
Twitch a little bit. Just be like, you don't want to do that. And then I'm just going to
Cool.
Moonbeam the fucker.
Can you read it out?
A silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius. 40-foot high cylinder centered on a
Starts
point
at 100
within
yeah.
range. My range is 120 feet, so it definitely hits him.
Yeah.
Till the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn here, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain. It must make a Constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
So that only takes an effect on his go. So nothing happens right now. Yeah, so you'll go.
How far away is he from me now?
30. You managed to get about 25 feet away from you.
Can I get to him then?
Don't
Yes.
go near him.
Why?
You'll get moonbeamed.
Try
Oh,
and
okay.
attack the thing.
The
I
spiritual
don't
weapon.
think is there any.
It is ethereal and is like non-corporeal to do when you try and touch it.
Then no.
I genuinely don't know what I
Maybe
can do without
Bar,
killing him.
bar the door. Make sure you can't get out.
If you don't bar the door, I'm going to grease the door. So
Unfortunately, you can't, with all the obstacles in your way, you can't get. Oh no, you could. You could sacrifice your action, which
Yeah.
normally would be to attack someone. And you can double move, so you can run really quickly
So just get in
around
front
the
of
outside and get in front of the door.
Door. Okay, I'll just get in front of the door.
Yeah, no problem. You can just dart from across the room, round the chimney, and you just stand in front of the
I
door.
board it with my body.
You pretty much fill up the entire doorway.
Your big buff.
Jobbed in. Mike, you'll go.
I would
The
like
buffest body in the room.
still
No,
dressed,
no.
still as Greaseman.
Yeah.
I want to start laughing maniacally because this is awesome, and I want to go and look at to see if they've got anyone. All the dead bodies got anything on them,
Okay,
but sort of like skipping as I'm doing it.
cool.
Where's this?
Roll an investigation check.
Maybe I should turn back to Mike.
We are the back.
yeah,
Depends what we do with what
We
we
didn't
find.
kidnap Glib.
Yeah, we
Glibidel.
rescued
You
him.
can't even
Well,
remember his name.
Glove,
guy.
Glavin.
18.
18. You find a money pouch with money inside it.
Yep. How
Uh,
much is inside?
He's got 15 copper pieces,
15 copper, yep.
8 silver, 2 gold.
8 silver, 2 gold, yep.
He also has a silver ring on his little finger.
Ooh. Which one is this?
Oh, this is a clubman.
Okay.
This is very skim.
You're going to share this?
And also, he's wearing a necklace around his neck. And it's
Love
very
good
peculiar.
necklace.
The necklace is made of black iron.
Wait. I just put a good necklace.
Good necklace.
Black iron.
Yep.
Yep.
And it has a pendant on it.
Yep.
And the pendant is 3 triangles. The 3 triangles are red. And the top triangle, so basically the 3 triangles are put together to make a larger triangle.
Okay.
That makes sense?
It's a Triforce.
Kind of, but they all make just one normal triangle. And then the top triangle has got another smaller triangle cut out of the middle of it.
Yeah.
And that's on his body.
Does it mean anything?
Not to you. No.
Cool.
Job done. So, back to the top with Pip.
He's obsessed. It's 4 triangles.
I thought he said it's 3 triangles.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
three
It's 3
triangles.
triangles.
You're
Four.
Make
The gap in the middle.
How
This doesn't
would-
have a gap. They're all contiguous next to each other.
That's
so
4
it's like-
triangles.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll show you later.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry.
Can I just shout, like, tell us where to find your boss?
Yeah, roll an intimidation check on him.
$18.
He shouts. Actually, he's got a saving throw to make. Yep, you still scared him enough for him to shout.
It's 1 big
Sorry. He's gone to Sunshaw. Now leave me alone. I don't know anything else.
Sunshaw.
Sutton Shaw.
Sutton.
Sutton.
How are you spelling Sutton?
Sutten. Shaw.
That's
Sutton
where the
Shaw.
college is.
No, that's
Yeah,
That's
it
where
is.
the college
It
is.
is.
that's where the college is. That's where the college is.
No, God, leave me alone.
What's his name?
yeah, I did.
Kriskin.
Christian.
It's like that for the whole
Thanks.
time.
I think you're about to die. I'm sorry. Bye.
There's a library there.
Cool. And then it is.
Chriskin.
His boss.
Chriskin.
Wait, did you go out the door? Sorry.
No, yeah.
I'm in front of it.
Mike. Oh no, wait a minute. That was, 22. Chad. Okay.
So now we know where his boss is.
Sunshaw. Sutton Shaw.
Do we need him alive?
He's about to die.
He's gonna die
so.
from like-
And,
Maybe.
and I can look like him now.
Just do something nice to him. 'Cause
Um,
Tell
he's
him he
gonna
looks nice.
Yeah. you
If you want to like
Do
kill
I still
Steel,
have any fire breath left?
yeah, you do.
I'm gonna take
And it's a ranged attack.
9 fishes
Mhm.
and just heat them up for my friends. Oh wait, 10 because of glab.
And the dog.
Glab.
They are. You have nicely slow, not even slow, fast roasted, smoked fish.
Face seared
Face seared,
fishes.
face seared fishes.
Delicious.
Love it.
That's what I do with my
Great
attack.
use of
Job done.
So what are we doing with him?
And then his
We're just
go.
waiting for him to die.
explode, basically.
Okay. You didn't kill him. You toasted
Well,
some
he
fishes.
passed the
Yeah.
saving throw.
Okay.
Roll
Okay.
2d10 damage.
Half the damage, didn't he?
Yes.
If he doesn't die, we fucked up.
But at least we've got fish.
That's true.
Well, no, because somebody's got to go after that, right?
Yeah.
It says 0, says 10, right?
It's 10.
10. He fucking explodes as the roof of the smokehouse just crumples in, and this moonbeam slams into him, and this radiant energy just flattens him out. You see just arms and legs like hit the walls sloppily, and like his head just rolls.
Do we get like flesh
Perfect.
on that?
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
We get.
Punch.
Hot,
I
I
shouldn't-
never knew you had it in you. I look at you in a new light. I'll never call you a
shouldn't have
coward
enjoyed-
again.
I shouldn't have enjoyed that, right?
Can I run over and like run a big tug with him, but like hug him, going, "That was awesome!"
Yes, you can. And I think we'll call it there.
Yes.
So,
Keep them alive.
Explosive.
Be nice, you said.
Beautiful.
I'd like to thank my players Ellie, Josh, Annie, Khalil, and Alice. If you have, if you'd like to plug your social media, now's an amazing time to do so.
At Ellie Bow.
At MCM Josh.
At Annie_squirrel.
At the good, the Chad, the ugly.
ALUCYE.
I realised I've been doing mine for a little while, so mine's at MCM_Tim. Thanks for joining us, and see you next time. Remember, if you don't know what to do, just roll over in time.